What's up guys, Gons here for the Face Like the Sun YouTube channel. I wanted to bring to your attention a video that I ran into. It's on Animation Domination High Def. This is actually a Fox product. It airs on Saturday nights at 11 p.m. and it's basically a sketch cartoon type thing. A lot of satire, a lot of jokes and stuff like that with adult themes, usually adult jokes and stuff like that. But really, the reason why I wanted to bring it to your attention is because this sort of cartooning has been popular for the last 10 years or so, a little more maybe, using flash animation, sort of a cheaper animation style. And I noticed that a lot of these videos, especially some of these shorts and stuff like that, have themes that are found in the realm of conspiracy theorists and stuff like that. You have this one, scientifically accurate cat dog, which is kind of like, you know, sort of an abominable thing with hybridization, if you want to call it that. You have anthem of income inequality, you know, talking about the race war and sort of the kingpin, the 1% versus the 99% type thing. And you have these GIFs that have NSA spying jokes and stuff like that. So it's kind of a commentary on the various trends in culture today, especially, you know, the younger generation. Well, my generation, since, you know, we spend way too much time on the internet and it's where we get most of our information. We don't watch the local news or the nightly news or anything on TV anymore. So it's definitely here to entertain, but we know that entertainment media always has some kind of underpinning message to it, especially when you study the agenda behind MK Ultra and things like that. And a lot of times the method by which to bring into the unsuspecting mind various aspects of things they are trying to program into your mind is through humor. Now, humor is really useful because if somebody starts bringing to light, let's say, the idea of the mark of the beast or the Illuminati or whatever kind of conspiracy you want to talk about, the people that are programmed by things like these shorts, and there's one particular one I'm about to show you, they're going to think, oh, you silly conspiracy theorist, or you silly, you know, end timer Christian or whatever you want to call it. You're goofy for thinking that, you know, because obviously it's a joke. It's all a joke. It's not serious. And if you read comments from, you know, I would say 99% of my videos here on this channel alone, you'll see that there's that sentiment out there. So it's no surprise that this sort of thing would happen. And the one specific video I wanted to show you guys is called Frozen 2. And I'm not going to show the whole thing because it's kind of graphic and I really don't want to promote graphic imagery. But basically, this video is kind of a flash, you know, video. It shows, it's supposed to be the Frozen Kingdom or whatever. The narrator says here is that there was a dark power that awoken in Elsa. And obviously, you know, the snowman here has horns, right? And like this creepy mouth thing kind of looks like Satan with the one eye. And she starts singing a rendition of that really popular song, Let It Go. And it's at this point that her dark powers are unleashed. You have the pentagram, you have these occult symbols, the eye on fire. And what happens is all the kids in the city start singing it, and it drives the parents crazy to the point where the way they describe it is anybody over 30 that hears the song, you know, starts committing suicide. And when they try to stop Elsa, her eyes turn red and she has a mark on her forehead, which is the Disney Mickey Mouse mark. And she just goes kind of loony and she starts killing everybody and stuff like that. So, I mean, obviously this is a reference to the mark of the beast and, you know, this mark on the forehead, and they have to get this whole army to rise up and try to stop her. And again, it's silly. It's kind of goofy. It's making fun of the whole idea for the possibility of a Frozen 2 and calling it Red Winter. And you have the, you know, exorcist head swivel type thing going on here. So, again, it's all just mocking, but like I mentioned earlier, all of this is just systematic programming, and they're using Frozen because that song, Let It Go, was so popular and so many kids sang it. It's sort of a commentary on that and trying to make fun of the idea of like, hey, there's probably a spell on that song because so many people listen to it. And yeah, it's true, but then to spin it and say this Mark of the Beast thing is part of it and perhaps part of this whole occult system and joke about it, that's where the conditioning is taking place. So I'm not surprised to see this kind of stuff, but I do want to point it out. This is the stuff that's out there. A lot of your teenagers, probably kids in their 20s and stuff like that, they probably watch this. They probably share videos like this because they think it's funny. But really what's happening is programming. It's mind control, MK Ultra style, and the enemy is really ramping up. They're really trying to bring this idea into culture in a specific way so that the young people will accept certain aspects of technologies and things that are coming out. And even the occult, I mean, this is portrayed as occult as evil, but at the same time, it's not real. And, you know, this whole thing speaks to that idea of the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was to convince the world he didn't exist. And I think a lot of that is what's happening with these cartoons and little flash animations that are mocking the occult, mocking the idea of the mark of the beast and things like that. So that's it for this video, guys. Take care. God bless.